So we had our Paradise and Girl record of the week on Manx Radio, Kygo and Rita Ora, and that was George Michael with Outside. We are in Peel, looking out across the bay. We're sat on one of the picnic benches here at the end of the promenade, and it's windy, it's a bit chilly, but it's really beautiful, and they're pretty bracing, Christy.
It is quite bracing. Chris Williams did warn us about this wind, and it has got a little bit windier, but it's so sunny, it's just gorgeous.
It's great. Thankfully I don't feel the cold too much, but you've got your scarf on, you're well wrapped up, but it is beautiful. At least the sun is shining.
Yes,
and
exactly.
It's set to be that way tomorrow. Sunday may be a bit more cloudy, but I think it's going to be dry. That's the main thing, because there is a huge event taking place in Peel on Sunday. That is Oie Voaldyn, and to tell us a bit more about it, John Shakespeare is with us. Hi John.
Guys. That song was very appropriate, sponsored by Paradise.
Yeah.
Paradise and Girl. We are in paradise, let's be honest. Aren't we lucky to be in this environment? And I'm very lucky to be able to choreograph and organise the show called Oie Voaldyn, the Manx May Fire Festival. And it's taking place just behind us. It's on Sunday.
And it's the second year in succession that you've done this, John.
It's the second year, inspired by Year of Our Island last year. And I've done sort of big events on Peel Beach before. And I love this environment, this landscape. So it kind of got me a bit out of retirement. And here we are again. And it's building. That's what I love about this. It's going to be an organic festival. And this year, Zoe's written some new music for this. The fighters, the winter and summer champions, they've taken this to a whole new level, and I actually don't know what's going to happen. Supposedly summer wins, but we're not quite sure. Actually, they're keeping it a secret, and they've got flaming swords and flaming shields and kidnapping summer queens. I don't know. And that's the great thing about this. It's a completely unrehearsed, dynamic event.
Can happen. And just briefly, John, this is a sort of recreation, isn't it, of sort of ancient Manx traditions?
Yeah, Kathy Klukas did her thesis on Manx folk traditions, and that's what really got us going to look at what happened. And it's something, again, that we kind of lost a bit like the Crosh Kearns, a bit like the witches and burning the gorse and things like that. So we're bringing all those back, but we've got a contemporary twist on it. And I don't know if you saw in all over the papers in Edinburgh on the 1st of May was Beltane. And they have a sellout every year, 8,000 people. We don't want to be Beltane, we want to be Oie Voaldyn. It's an interesting thing, because even though this is our second year, people still have a little difficulty saying Oie Voaldyn and when I have people phone up, because we've got lots of people coming from across this year. That's really good. So word is spreading. Glenn Worrell did an amazing aerial drone footage last year. And
that looks stunning as well,
yeah.
Can I say. It's all over Facebook.
It's the music for the video and Barul, and it's really good. So that's helped us, I think. And a lot of people were disappointed they didn't come last year. So we're hoping. We've had over 20,000 hits on our Facebook sites and pages, and we start at 2 p.m. on what we call Spit or Weatherglass Corner, and we've got the Weatherglass stage. We're moving the stage a bit closer to the audience, so we've got a great band lineup of Brisky Brisk and Skedin Jug and Clash Vor and Rhythm of Bulgaria. So entertainment all the way through from 2 right the way through to 8:30, and then we start the mood music at about 8:45. And we've still got torches which you can buy on the afternoon, and that's what is also great about this. It's an inclusive event, so you can bring your children. They can't carry a flaming torch, but they can carry a normal torch. And we have 2 great parades, winter or summer, because that's what this is all about. And Waldron in the 1700s tells these great stories of villages that would fight for 4 days. So it was the first break after the winter. They didn't get any days off in those olden days, and when they did, they partied till late. Do you know what I mean? And it's also the time when they had the hiring fairs, the paying of the rents. They did burn the gorse on the hills to clear the land. They did put the cattle through the smoke to bless them, but also to clear the bugs off them. They did sweep out their fires from winter and start a new one. They did put Crosh Kearns on the door. So we're representing that all throughout the day. So we've got a teepee tent. That's a new thing.
Well,
for
we've
this year.
just seen that, haven't we?
Yes,
There's a teepee tent sort of erected over there on the beach. Yes.
Taylor Made has very kindly put up a teepee tent for us, and there's going to be storytelling and all sorts of things happening in there. We've got the Vikings doing some Viking games on the beach. John Dog is going to be doing, and we're doing storytelling. So Stuart Bennett is doing a humorous guided tour of Old Peel in Manx and English. So if you've ever wanted to hear a bit of Manx, there's no better person than our Stu. And actually, he knows every bit of skeet around Peel, and that's at 3 p.m.
Yeah, but if he doesn't know it, it's not worth knowing.
No,
it hasn't happened if he's not talking about it.
And I shouldn't tell you this, but he's going to be dressed up later as one of the Lockton sheep. So we've
look
got whole herds of animals running onto the beach to be blessed. And I think they're going to cause a bit of mayhem. But we've also got lots of new characters. Gorse Man, Bone Man, Skeleton Man, and we've got a Master of Ceremonies. Howard Kane is going to be our Master of Ceremonies.
Ah, now he's been keeping that quiet, hasn't he? Yes.
Well, what happened last year, and we didn't realise it, with the fight scene, it was a bit, people didn't know what was going on, so he's going to commentate. He's in cahoots with these winter
this is
champions.
Incredible. There's so much going on, and Christy, you're coming down on Sunday as well,
aren't
aren't
you?
you?
I have my summer torch. You have to choose between summer and winter torch, and then you join with the throngs, don't you, and carry on down with fireworks at the end. Should say there's lots of food available as well, isn't there, so that people can come down and get fed as well. Loads for the kids to do, as you said. You've got this cross curn making, and it's all sort of makes you feel so much more proud of your Manx heritage and hearing about these stories. It's just important for us, I think, to remember.
Absolutely, and perfect, John, being the bank holiday Monday, the day after, people can come down, have a good time.
That's where we do it on the Sunday. And the other thing, it's a lovely, lovely atmosphere. Although there is, you know, alcohol in the bars around, it was just a wonderful session. I mean, it was a perfect day last year. But hey, what happened? We had Oie Voaldyn for the first time, and when was the best summer?
Now, you see,
look at that. So come down, and you need to support summer. I am supporting summer.
Well, we will be there. We're looking forward to it. John Shakespeare, thank you very much indeed. Just remind us what time it all kicks off on Sunday.
At 2 p.m. and the big fire show. Get in place by 8:45 because I think there's going to be a few thousand down here this time.
I think
so
you could. And fireworks as well at the
and fireworks
end,
at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Amazing music, amazing sights. And the other thing, we've got a film crew coming down. By tourism, sending a film crew, and at the end we're going to try and do a drone shot with the 3 legs of man on the beach.
Excellent.
Can we do it?
Well,
who knows?
Yes, we can.
Flaming 3 legs of man. That would be incredible, wouldn't it?
We were so looking forward to this on Sunday out west here in Peel. And as we say, it's going to be a bit cloudy, I think, but it will be dry, so I think we should be absolutely fine as far as the weather is concerned.